Hello friends, today we're going to make chicken tenders, homemade, old-timey way. And this is 2 large chicken breasts. It's probably more close to 4 because they're the really thick ones. You cut them in half and then you just slice them. So what we're going to do is I like to season my tenders directly. I do put some in my flour mixture, but I like to season them on here because it seems like I can get more seasoning that way. So let's just sprinkle a little bit of garlic powder on there, some pepper. You can use whatever spices you want. Some pepper like that, and some Lawry's. You can't go wrong with Lawry's. And then you're going to need some self-rising flour. I like to put a little bit more baking powder in the flour. I use self-rising because it makes it fluffy. And then we're going to need some milk and an egg. Okay, so we got our egg in here. We're just going to whip it up that and add some milk. I like to do it in kind of a bigger bowl just so you have more room. That's probably a little over a cup of milk. And here, babe, put that in the fridge. And then I also like to add a little bit more seasoning. I'll put a little seasoning in here and a little seasoning in this bag that we're going to do our chicken in. Okay, and then some more pepper. And some garlic powder. People act like Southern cooking's hard. It's not. It's good, it's easy, and everybody loves it. Okay, so we got our milk stuff here. Okay, we got our grease going over here getting hot. Now we're going to put some flour in here. I'm going to probably start off with about a cup of flour, a heaping cup. Okay. And I'm just going to put just like a half of a teaspoon or so more of baking powder. Okay. Maybe a teaspoon. You ain't going to mess it up. It's fine. Mix that around. We're probably going to need more than this. We're probably going to have to do one more batch. But we got our trusty skillet going over here. It's, all right. Hear that sizzle? That way you know your grease is hot. I've got it on kind of a medium high, a good medium, probably medium high. Okay, and we're going to start dipping our chicken. Put it in your flour mixture, and then put it in your egg wash. Put it in here again. You can do it as many times as you want. I usually do it 2 times. And then lay it in your skillet. This skillet was my grandmother's. She got it for a wedding present. So it is a good seasoned. Everybody needs a good skillet. Okay, here we go with our second piece. Can you come over here and looking down in this grease? Now, it don't take long. It'll take probably about maybe 3 or 4 minutes on each side. Once the skillet gets hot, an iron skillet especially, it stays hot. That grease is hot. So we're going to flour these all up and stick them in the grease. And we'll be right back. Okay, this needs to be turned. It's been about 3 or 4 minutes. Yeah, that's perfect. And so that one, this is one of the first ones I put in over here. Does that look good? I'll go ahead and turn them all. And, cook them about 3 or 4 minutes on this side, and then they'll be done. All right, I believe this is done. It's a good golden brown. So we're going to take these out and get our next batch going. I want that one stay in there just a little bit longer. Take this one out. So see, they'll fry just a little bit more, just a tad more in the deal. We'll get some more going. Okay, we're finishing up this last batch. And you can kind of see down in the bottom those remnants of the flour. You want to either change your grease, or you're going to want to just be careful about turning it so much. Because see, like right there, that's what that is. It's burnt remnant of it in that also. And after a little while, it just isn't any good. So we're gonna, I think these are probably good enough, and we're gonna get these out and head to the table. Okay, aren't those pretty? We're gonna serve these with some Raising Cane sauce. If you don't have a Raising Cane in your area, you're missing out. But if you do and you would like the recipe, I will pin it in the description box and put it in the comment section. Also, it's wonderful with homemade gravy. And if you want my recipe for that, it'll be in the comment section and in the description box as well.
For all you've done for us, bless this food to strengthen our bodies, help us to serve you and do your will. In your name we ask, amen.
Amen.